Budgeting for employees is super hard until you see this video. There's literally thousands of videos out there on hiring, but none of them talk about how to actually budget for employees. That's why I made this video as a guide to show you that budgeting for new employees isn't that hard. You just have to understand the basics, and that starts with some simple math. If you don't know the simple math, you're risking torching your profit margins and potential returns. So it's super important that you understand it so you can keep growing your business as you hire. It's not going to be this type of math. It's going to actually be super simple. A general rule of thumb is that your revenue should be 5 times the wage of the employee that you want to hire. This is based off of a 30 to 40% profit margin. Most agencies are service-based businesses. This is pretty realistic. Yours is probably higher. So let's consider this scenario. You're making 10K a month and you allocate 2K for hiring, right? So that makes sense. It's 5x the wage. 2K a month times 5 is that $10,000 a month mark. Profit margin anywhere from 30 to 40%. Profit 3K to 4K. This is going to leave you with $1,000 to $2,000 profit after hiring if you just stay at that revenue level. If you bring in a new person and they literally do nothing, they don't make you more money, they don't free up your time, you're literally going to have 1 to 2 profit after that. But to be honest, you didn't hire someone just to stay at your revenue level and add to your expenses. You want to get a return, which leads me into our next point. That's the 7X rule. When hiring, I want to see a 7 times return on investment. Either this person is bringing 7 times more revenue than their salary cost me, or they're giving me enough hours back to be able to go get 7 times more revenue. This is super hard to do with local Western-based talent, so that's why we're using outsourced talent. Let's do some simple math. If hiring is going to lead to a 7X return, when we're doing the additional revenue, 2K is that employee wage times 7, that's $14,000 more per month. At a 30 to 40% profit margin, that's either going to be $4,200 or $5,600 additionally. That's an additional $4,200, $5,600 in profit per month just because you hired someone. You risked $2,000 and got back $4.5K to $5.5K. If you can invest $2,000 and get a 7X return, you should do that every single time. Even a 2 to 3X return would make the investment worthwhile. In summary, budgeting for employees effectively involves understanding your profit margins and calculating potential returns on the labor. So remember, your revenue should be 5X the wage that you want to hire for. You should be looking to hire for positions that will increase your revenue 7X or more, or can free you up to go make more revenue. As far as next steps, knowing where to hire from and how to hire individuals that can actually grow your business and impact your bottom line can be super difficult. So if you want experts who've hired hundreds of candidates and saved millions of dollars on payroll to do that for you, click the link in the description, visit our site, and book a time to chat.